You have a question about 3D printing? Ask Proto. Hey everyone, it's Alex from Proto 3000. We've been getting a lot of questions lately using our hashtag AskProto, so feel free to ask us anytime. We've got a lot of FAQs, so if you just click over here, we'll be happy to get started. So you want to know how much 3D printing costs? Well, it depends. It depends on a lot of different factors like the type of 3D printing, the materials you use, the size of the 3D print, how many of it you're going to print, and the end use of the 3D print. For example, this PolyJet wrench that we 3D printed costs about $65. It was printed in one piece and it's moving all in one assembly. So that's how the pricing on 3D printing works. If you click over here, you can view the questions again, or just wait and we'll answer the next one for you. Let's talk about end-use products. It really depends on the application of your 3D print. If your piece is going to be an art piece or a display piece, then absolutely you can use it as an end-use product. But if it's a prototype, it might only be able to handle some testing. It really depends on the application, the material you use, and what process you use. Our Alta material, it's an FDM material, it can actually handle over 150 degrees Celsius, so it's really good for high heat testing. And don't forget, you can also custom plate your 3D print. You can plate it with materials like chrome and even carbon fiber. So overall, 3D prints can be used as an end-use product. It just really depends on your application. And don't forget, if you want to go back to the other questions, just click over here. Or if you want to just wait, we'll answer the next one for you. Alright, let's talk about materials. There are many different materials that can meet almost any specific requirements for any application. First, we'll talk about our PolyJet materials. We have over 100 different materials that you can combine. One of them is our digital ABS, which is a high-grade engineering plastic. We also have translucent materials, transparent materials, rigid materials, and rubber materials. Of course, you can create a digital composite of pretty much any material for a custom application. Colors, well, we have blue, green, gray, of course we have black and white. You can come up with a combination of almost any of those. You can also print your files with custom textures and even paint your part for custom finishing. Now let's talk about FDM. We have 9 different FDM materials that all have different properties. Some of them are high heat, they can resist chemicals, some are for high impact, and that's an overview of all of our materials. If you want to see the questions again, just click over here or wait and we'll answer your next question. So you want to know about accuracy. Well, it really depends on what type of model you're looking to produce. Some prototypes require high accuracy, while others, well, they just need speed and aesthetics. The less accurate your 3D print has to be, the faster your 3D print will be. Our PolyJet 3D printers, they can print 16 micron layers, while our FDM 3D printers, they can print 5/1000ths of an inch layers. That's a general overview of our accuracy. If you want to see the questions again, just click over here, or you can wait and we'll answer the next question. Let's talk about 3D printing size. The thing is, there really is no limit to how big you can 3D print a piece. A full car body has been 3D printed before, just in different pieces. Afterwards, it was assembled using glue and bonding. If you're talking about a single 3D print in one piece, well, we have an Objet 1000 that can print PolyJet parts up to 40 inches by 30 inches by 20 inches. And for FDM 3D printing, we have our Fortus 900, which is capable of a 36 inch by 24 inch by 36 inch print. This is the last question in our video, so if you want to go back and see the questions, just click there. You can always subscribe, see all our other videos, and don't forget you can leave more questions in the comments below or using the hashtag AskProto. Thanks.